Hello, everyone. We will be talking about the meaning of venture creation today. Last time we talked about the introduction of basic financial literacy. All right. Now, today we'll be talking about venture creation. Business ventures often exist due to the strategic actions of entrepreneurs who recognize potential demands and demand in the market. All right. Venture creation refers to the transformation of an idea or technology into a viable business that attracts investors. All right. Now, it involves a process which is akin to manufacturing and where good ideas are combined with resources to produce a marketable product. Of course, that marketable product has to be sold for you to recoup your money. This process also ensures that the ventures feasibility, and market potential are realized. All right. Now, what are the fundamental approaches to venture creation? We will be citing or quoting some scholars in this regard. Now, the venture creation process can be broken down into several stages according to Beehive 1994. In fact, Beehive broke it into seven stages. The first is the opportunity recognition stage. The second is the commitment to physical creation. The next is to set up the setup of production. Number four, organization creation. Five, product creation. Six is what connecting with potential markets. Seven is generating customer feedback. These seven stages are the fundamental approach, according to Beehive, to venture creation. The first one, which is opportunity recognition, simply means the entrepreneur tries to identify potential business opportunity, while the second one is the commitment to physical creation, which simply means committing to turning the idea which he has initiated or he has come up with into physical entities. Then the third one, which is the setting up of production technology, as it is called, as it were, is the establishment of necessary production technologies that will aid this venture creation. Now, number four is the organization creation, which is forming the ventures and creation structure, the structure of the organization, the structure the organization is going to take. Then we have five, which is the product creation, which simply means developing product to fill the demand, to fill the demand gap or the market gap, which has been identified before that time. Now, number six, which is connecting with the potential market, simply means reaching out to the target market, having gotten your product already, and that is going to help fulfill the customer need. And number seven is the generating of customer feedback. At this point, it simply means you are connecting or collecting feedbacks to refine your product for a refire. Okay, let's move to the next what are the process? What's the process of venture creation? There are various models that try to describe venture creation in terms of process. Let's start with Deakin's model. Let's start with Deakin's model. But Deakin's model starts with idea formulation, opportunity recognition, pre-start planning and development, establishment and launch, and finally, post-entry development. I need you to take note of these models because you will see a lot of similarities between the models. So let's start with Deakin's model. Deakin's highlighted steps, five stages in this model. The first one is idea formulation. Idea formulation, which simply means developing business ideas, which are often influenced by family and friends. Of course, other things can influence it. Then the second one is opportunity recognition, which simply means identifying and capitalizing on on a business opportunity. And then the third one is the pre-start planning and development. It simply means also the conducting of a market research in terms of finding out things that are feasible and things that are not feasible, and securing finances and planning towards starting your business. Then number four is establishment and launch. This means engaging with customers at this point. You're no longer in the pre stage, you're now in the point where you are engaging your customers, your suppliers, and your stakeholders. And then finally, at the post entry development, which simply means building networks within the business space and ensuring long term venture credibility. That is Dekin's model for you. Let's move to Holt's model. Holt's model has its first step as the idea phase. You can see there's a similarity between that of Dawkins. The first step for Holt's model is idea phase, and it simply means the initiation or conception of the business idea. Number two is the test and persuasion phase. And this phase is where you discuss and refine the idea with close friends, close contacts to see what is workable and what is not workable. And number three for HALT is preparation phase. At this stage, you are talking about the budgeting for the business. You're talking about the market analysis, where you go into the market. You talk about your possibility of knowing who your competitors is, who your target market is, the kind of marketing strategy to employ, and all that, and assessing the production process itself. Now, and then the fourth step for HALT is startup phase, which simply means the implementing the business idea. At this point, you go all out to implement your business idea. And then the fifth is the ongoing business phase. At this point, you try securing the resources, try securing your resources and stabilizing the venture as you have set them, or as you have set it up. That is for HOT. Now we have Beehive model. Beehive model is a six-step stage model. The first part is the opportunity recognition stage, which is turning ideas or technology into a business venture. Number two is technology setup, which simply means acquiring and implementing production technology. And number three is organizational stage. At this point, you will start to establish and manage your organizational structure. All right. And then number four, product creation. You develop the product at this point. You develop product based on the market gaps which you have spotted before now. All right. And then number five for Beehive, it simply says is the exchange stage. And the exchange stage means connecting with the potential market, from where you can sell your product and get other vital information for your business. And then number six is customer feedback stage, which is gathering and acting on customer feedback. Of course, people buy your product and they tell you how they feel about it, and that is feedback. Or you have feedback from family and friends concerning your business activity. Beehive has put that at number six. You can see there are similarities between these models. Now, at this point, let's talk about the role of entrepreneurs in venture creation. The entrepreneur is central in venture creation because he or she is responsible for one, idea creation, two, developing a business plan. At the point of idea creation, of course, we know is the entrepreneur that tries to identify and evaluate business opportunities, weighing the risk factor, weighing the level of innovation he's bringing into the market before he launches. Right, number two, as I said earlier, is developing a business plan, which is creating a detailed plan to guide the venture from where you are. It is still an idea stage to where you can get it running and get it running as it were. Now, number three is generating financial. The role of the entrepreneur we're talking about here. The number three is generating financial and material resources. As an entrepreneur, you must generate finances that you will use for your business. You must know where to source materials you use for your business, and that simply means you have to secure necessary resources, no matter where they are, no matter how it's difficult to secure for your business venture to move, or else the business stops functioning at that point. Number four, establishing management. It is the role of the entrepreneur to assemble and manage qualified team for the venture to move forward. Number five, developing strategic plan for the future. The entrepreneur is always concerned about the idea stage. Of course, that is the initial stage. but it is also involved in developing strategic plan for the future, because starting a business is not just all that there is. There's always the planning for growth, planning for stability, planning for funding, and this has an extension into the future, and that's why we call it developing strategic plan for the future. So in summary, today we've talked about the role the entrepreneur plays in creating business venture by recognizing market gaps and initiating actions to fill them. We also talked about the venture creation process, which involves stages such as opportunity recognition, commitment to physical creation, and connecting with potential markets. We also talked about the entrepreneur also bearing significant responsibility, which includes generating ideas, developing business plans, securing resources, and playing vital roles in terms of future growth process of the venture. All right, thank you for listening. I look forward to seeing you in my next class. I hope you understand that there's also the opportunity to understand and learn about how to invest. If that is your intention, click on this video, on this next video, and you will get vital information on how to invest. Thank you.